is up, everybody? Welcome to another 216 Sports Short. I am Mel. Thank you guys for tuning in and dropping on this cold Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, wherever you are today. But thank you guys anyway for tuning in with me. Okay, so I mentioned this the other day. I gave a shout out to Shadur Sanders for beating the Pittsburgh Steelers and making the race in the AFC North hotter than what it already was. So, with that being said, got my notes here, and I'm just gonna run down some things real quickly. Um, in the AFC, the playoff race obviously is coming down to the wire with a few teams, including Buffalo and Pittsburgh. So, with that, just gonna run through a couple of things really, really quickly. The Browns, obviously, at the bottom of the AFC North at 4-12. Tennessee's 3-13 at the AFC South. And in the NFC, same thing goes for the New York Giants at 3-13 and New Orleans at 6-10. Now, I know you guys are wondering, why am I bringing this up? Well, the reason I'm bringing this up is because there is something I wanted to bring up, and I got to give a special shout out to Scott Pennyman for bringing up the talk and getting me to think about this. So here we go. Who's the best rookie QB? And the reason I mentioned the Titans, the Giants, the Saints, and the Browns is because all four of those teams have four quarterbacks who were drafted earlier this year in this year's draft. And this is what they look like so far. Obviously, Cam has the best stats. He's played all 16 games, 3,000 yards passing, 16 total touchdowns, 7 interceptions, a 79.8 rating. Jackson Dart, 11 games started, 2,000 yards passing, 22 total touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 89.8 passer rating. Tyler Shoho, 8 games, 2,000 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 92.1. And then we see Shador at 6 total starts, 1,000 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 68.5. Now, the reason I brought this up was because a lot of these guys, and a lot of people in the big media markets are talking as if Shador didn't have it at the beginning of the season. Jackson Dart, same thing. You know, he had Jameis and Russell Wilson stand in front of him before he got in. And Cam obviously got the keys to the Ferrari ahead of time. So, the thing about this is that all four quarterbacks were cursed to, or what I like to call, cursed to a bad team. But as something my boy Rico McGee said the other day, this upcoming quarterback draft class in 2026 is nothing to write home about. So the question begs is not who's the best rookie QB, the question is, would you build your team around your current quarterback? And me personally, I'm saying yes. I'm going to build around Cam Ward. I'm going to build around Jackson Dart. I'm going to build around Tyler Show. And I'm going to build around Shador. Why am I saying this? Well, let's look at the reality. Obviously, in college, I've been saying this for a long time, and nobody's heard me. But if you're really paying attention to them in college, you already know what you're getting. So, with Cam, played at the U. Obviously, he was a great quarterback at the U. Good decision maker, accurate passer, even though the critics didn't think so. Very accurate passer. I mean, look his rookie season right here, right now. Yes, the Titans are bad, but you can build off of this kind of performance with this QB. Same thing with Jackson Dart. Tyler jumped in, and he's made a splash as well. And I'm not going to say that Shador has done the same, because Shador has faced a lot more adversity with his team than the other three quarterbacks. But what I did see from Shador was He can get rid of the ball. He can make plays with his feet. He can keep the play extended with his feet. And at Colorado, he knew how to play behind a shitty line. Look at reality. Colorado's offensive line was among one of the worst in college football his time there. So because I'm saying this, I want everybody to understand and realize Dylan might not have been the quarterback for the Browns. It's just the truth. And I'm not saying he can't be the quarterback for anybody else, but with Dillon Gabriel, Zappe, Deshaun Watson, and Shedeur on this roster, do you really think either Zappe or Dillon Gabriel is going to last through next year for the Browns? I don't think so. And I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm just looking at the reality. The reality is, as we sit right here, right now, in the final week of the NFL season, Shedeur Sanders stands the best chance to be the Browns quarterback next year with Deshaun Watson backing him up. Now, is that to say that's what the Browns are going to do? We don't know. But what we do know is the last couple of times Shedeur has been in a great position to get a win. He's gotten a win. Outside of almost beating Cam Ward, had it not been for a dumb coaching decision to go for 2 using a play that they have never run all season, I think Shedeur gets that win. Shedeur has beaten the Steelers. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and, crush Shedeur. I'm not gonna sit here and crush Jackson Dart. I'm not even gonna crush Cam Ward. We knew going into this season, all 4 of these teams were gonna be bad. The question was, are they gonna be bad enough to be looking for another quarterback come next season? And again, I get it. Fernando Mendoza, Heisman Trophy winner, stands at the top of that group for next season. However, if you're the Saints, if you're the Giants, if you're the Titans and the Browns, why do you need to waste another pick on a quarterback? You have one. If you just give this guy or these guys what they need, which is essentially an offensive line, you might have a better outcome next year than you did this year. I gave the Titans 5 wins. They're sitting at 3-13. I gave the Giants 6 wins. Same thing, 3-13. The Saints are already at their 6-win mark. The Browns could have been at that mark, or even closer to 7. We don't know because Shedeur didn't get in until essentially it was too late. Imagine if Shedeur played week 1 through week 17. Are we having this conversation about looking for another quarterback? I honestly don't think so. And again, I'm a football fan first, and what my fandom and what my analytics and my notes are telling me is that I don't think the Browns should be going out to get another quarterback next year in next year's draft. But what I'm seeing is this is a situation where you got your quarterback for the foreseeable future. Find something cheap in free agency as far as a backup is concerned if Deshaun Watson doesn't pan out. And then build around Shedeur. Build around Tyler. Build around Jackson. And build around Cam. If you do that, you may have more success next year than you did this year. The passing game has evolved in the NFL. All 4 of these quarterbacks have shown they can, 1, move the ball. 2, they can make the plays, and they're smart enough to understand what's going on. And number 3, they can win you games. I know people thinking that, well, the Browns are 4-12. How does Shedeur win? Shedeur got you a couple of those wins, man. A couple of those. 2 out of those 4 wins, Shedeur got you. So why are we sitting here acting like this isn't what could be the foreseeable future quarterback of the Browns, the Saints, the Giants, the Titans. I'm thinking personally, this is a situation where all four of these teams lucked up into something possibly good. I've never played the quarterback position. I was always a skill player. However, I know the most important position on the field is a quarterback. And right now, the Titans have their quarterback. This is not a Ryan Tannehill situation for the Titans. They have their quarterback. The Giants, if they don't blow it, may have their quarterback. The Saints, for the foreseeable future, look like they have their quarterback. Tyler has been playing like a man possessed. And out of all of these guys, Shedeur has had the toughest schedule out of all of them. You threw him in the first Ravens game. The second Ravens game, he almost wins it. He almost beats Cam Ward, who you saw face to face, or head to head, as they call it. And then he beats the Steelers. He beats Aaron Rodgers. I'm not seeing a problem with sticking with what you got and building around it. I could be wrong. But for the foreseeable future, I think all four teams have their quarterback. Now, to answer that, in my personal opinion, who's the best rookie quarterback? Statistically, obviously, it's Cam Ward. But damn the statistics. Damn the analytics. The eye test has shown me, watching football all through this season, all four of these teams have their quarterback. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments. So drop a comment. Let us know. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on TikTok. Now we have a TikTok. Got to shout out Jacob Brown for that. So shout out to Jacob. Instagram. Follow us on all of this so we can talk about this, because I really want to know, do you guys think that the Browns, the Saints, the Giants, and the Titans have their quarterback for the foreseeable future, or is this going to be another waste of a draft pick? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm Mel. I'll catch you guys later.